Salem, 1653. Winifred Sanderson, Taylor Page Henderson, a young 16-year-old, terrorizes the locals by stomping through her town. She arrives at the home where she and her sisters, Sarah and Mary, share. Winnie gripes to her sisters that she has been told she is becoming old and that a marriage to a local man named John Pritchett has been planned for her. Prior to receiving a visit by a vengeful mob led by Reverend Trask, Sarah and Mary present Winnie with a spider. The Sanderson family is then exiled from Salem, where they will be compelled to join other families in order to be turned right. When the girl's spider escapes and frightens the locals, Winnie has an opportunity to capture her sisters. The Sanderson family runs away into the woods, where they are discovered by Mother Witch, who is lulling children to her with a song. Mother Witch is shocked to see that Winnie has some kind of power to her, despite her plans to consume the sisters. Mother Witch offers Winnie her spellbook so she can practice her magic instead of devouring them, but she cautions her from using the Magica Maxima spell because it would grant her unlimited power. The sisters are also informed by Mother Witch that by ingesting children's essence, they can maintain their youthful beauty. The Sandersons then go back to town and light Trask's house on fire using their newly learned spells. On her 16th birthday, Salem teen Becca shows up at school to join her pal Izzy and their estranged friend Cassie. Izzy tells Becca that Cassie hasn't been hanging out with them much lately, as she ends up leaving to hang out with her jock boyfriend Mike. The girls intend to practice a witchy ritual in addition to their annual Halloween overnight habit of watching frightening movies. Mike casually mentions Cassie's upcoming Halloween party during class. Mike is intentionally alarmed by Becca's spell because he is aware of her interest in witchcraft. They are then directed to the principal's office, where Becca and Cassie get into a little disagreement about the latter making fun of her birthday custom. After school, Becca and Izzy pass a billboard with Cassie's family because Cassie's father, Jeffrey Trask, also Tony Hale, is seeking re-election as mayor, and yes, they are descended from Reverend Trask. The girls visit the Sandersons' former cottage-turned-magic store. Gilbert, the shop's owner, tells children who come in the story of the Sandersons, including how they were executed for kidnapping and murdering Emily Binks before being raised from the dead in 1993 when a virgin lighted the black flame candle. Gilbert speaks with Becca and Izzy after the kids have left, and he also gives her a candle for her ritual before Angelica departs to lift curses. As the moon rises, Becca and Izzy perform the ceremony in the woods, and to make it seem like Cassie is present, Becca pulls out a photo of the two of them with her. After lighting the candle, they utter an incantation, which starts the candle sparking. Water is thrown at it by Becca, but the black flame reignites the candle. When they hear the song, "Come Little Children," the ground starts to tremble and rip apart. The newly resurrected Sanderson sisters are coming out of hell. They start singing "The Witches Are Back," jubilantly welcoming themselves back to Salem. Becca and Izzy attempt to flee, but the sisters see them and decide to kill them because they are aware that teenagers defeated them previously. The girls lie and say they are 40-year-old witches with youthful appearances, and they claim there are brews and potions lying around for them to drink. The Sandersons take them seriously and go after the girls. The sisters follow the girls to a Walgreens, where they start trying out the creams and lotions because they think they work. A younger group that is similarly attired to them finds them and requests a selfie. The Sandersons pursue Becca and Izzy after realizing they were duped by the sisters, until they cover themselves in salt to ward off their magic. The sisters use their brooms, or two Roombas for Mary, to chase after the girls as they flee. Izzy and Becca return to Gilbert, who acknowledges that he was aware of both the candle and the spellbook, or book, which is now alive as a result of the Sandersons' return. When he opens the book, a beacon of light draws the sisters in. When they arrive, they lock Becca and Izzy in their underground lair, while also disabling the stairs to prevent them from attempting to escape. Gilbert reveals to the Sandersons that he was a young child when they were killed at the cemetery on the first night they were raised from the dead. Winnie thinks she wants to do the Magica Maxima ritual after the Sandersons discover about Mayor Trask and his connection to the Reverend, but Book forbids her. She nonetheless opens it and names the contents, one of which contains Trask's blood. Gilbert is forced by her to assist in gathering the necessary components and bringing them to the Forbidden Wood before their hourglass runs out or he will perish.